cabbages are doing pretty good since they've been covered. There's purple cabbage, greens, peas. Those are Brussels sprouts, and I've had this covered with like a heat cloth sort of thing that protects it from rain most of the time. I watered this so it keeps out the moths that lay their eggs on the brassicas. So there's still slugs getting to the bottom of them, which I could sprinkle some eggshells around, but yeah, it is kind of dry, and that's gotten pulled up for some reason. I'm trying to kind of document so I can tell what's going on. These dahlias just came up. I already pinched that one. It was thirsty. I don't think I pinched this one yet, so I'm gonna do that. This will make it, instead of having one main stem, it'll have two with flowers. And I think this one is pretty small, but you can kind of tell. So I'm just gonna pinch the center one off, so it'll force it to develop the two on the sides. This is a major space hog, this clematis. I don't know, I guess it's not high on my priority list, but it's on the list because it's encroaching on the squash. I have zucchini, winter squash, and some other kind of squash. This one is Hubbard Blue Ballet. So I'm happy it's doing well because that's such a pretty squash. These are really beautiful sunflowers that I got from rareseeds.com, Baker Creek. They're like a creamy color. This is yeah, that's the name of the squash. It's Italian. Can't read my own writing. And in this bed, see, got potatoes growing on the sides, and then it just looks like total chaos. There's 1, 2, 3 peppers growing. There's a little patch of flowers started here, so those are zinnias, cosmos. None of my gray poppies came up at all. I started them inside and nothing happened. Like all of my stuff I started inside, except for this tomato. This little tiny tomato that's literally like 2 inches tall, maybe 3. That's a Purple Rain tomato. They were doing awesome until the aphids hit them in the house. These are marshmallows. So, okay, yeah. So these 3 plants, 1, 2, 3, are the only things that survived my starts this year. And I had to buy all the rest of these tomatoes, or my mom started them. So, yeah, so I've got Snapdragon section over there. That's Bachelor's Button, volunteer from who knows when. And I've got more Snapdragons that I transplanted from the front yard in here, which it looks kind of wild. There's a clematis in the middle right there. It's not staked up. And these are all hyssop. I think it's Korean hyssop, and it's purple or lavender. It smells good, and you can use it for tea. They're really beautiful when they first come out of the ground in the winter. And the flowers are pretty. I don't think I've ever one time used them for tea, but I should. I think that was a volunteer. I think it's either a watermelon. No, it must be a cantaloupe, because the watermelon had different leaves from last year. The watermelon I planted here this year I got from the nursery as 4 little tiny starts, like that big, and they have died. Every single one. That just had like powdery mildew, it looked like, on it. They all just like withered up and died. Every single one of them. There were 4, so that's kind of what happened to a lot of my plants. This borage is doing fine. Supposedly it helps with something and attracts bees. So it's growing with this cosmos my daughter's planted, and that zinnia. So there's cosmos, zinnia, and zinnia. Oh, zinnia mix and then zinnia. I bought a very specific type of zinnia. It was labeled on the package, and my daughter planted it and just wrote zinnia. And same with the cosmos. Labeled on the package, she just wrote cosmos. So I don't know which one she picked. Yeah, more cosmos that she planted. These are jalapenos. And I think this daughter labeled better. Cosmos and apricot lemonade. This was Molly. She labeled these. Cosmos Plus? No. Cosmos Apricot Lemonade. That's what this one's called. And there's no amazing grape poppies. And this is Zinnia Polar Bear. So Molly planted these. I can tell that's not a zinnia. And neither is this. That's hyssop. And there's another weed. And some more. Once you get to tell what the babies look like, then it's easy to weed.